meet me outside, Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get a tie. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn at Wall Street Pete. We talk about live TA. We talk about paying our bills and staying alive and doing this. Good morning, everybody. What a pleasant little surprise. If you like crypto, Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Is this a dead cat bounce? Is this for real? A couple things I want to talk about today. A few things. And one thing, Coin98. This is the crypto channel, the best place where you come, hit the like, subscribe. We're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and we're going soon. Sick dough in crypto. Thank you, Blake. Once again, Blake supports the channel. That's why it says thanks, Blake. Every day, talk about the crypto news. Today, we're going to talk about doing. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We don't have news for you, which is fine, but we do have a new coin, Coin98, if you're interested. I believe this is going to be a very popular. This is a very good coin. Please hit the heart, like, and subscribe. It is Monday morning, so a lot of people are still sleeping. People don't want to wake up. I hate Mondays. That's what most people say, but the early bird gets the worm. So currently right now, special pleasant surprise after a nice, beautiful Father's Day. I hope you had one. 5.5% up. We were talking about 850 billion crypto market cap. Now only just a little shy of 89 billion dollars, back to 1 trillion. That's very good news. I'm very excited to actually see that for once. We were doing a trend I did not like, and Bitcoin is finally getting this cup and handle. And if you checked me out on Wall Street, st.p, we're gonna have to change these up a little bit. There is a new order here, but right there on the green, that is Instagram. I'm gonna have to add that is Twitch, but we don't really use it. I'm gonna have to add TikTok right here, and add Twitter. It looks like. So anyways, it's very important. The reason why I talk about that is there's a cup and handle coming that I was speaking of. And if I went over here, you'll see what I mean. There was a cup and handle I was talking about. Well, what happens is it's a very bullish momentum. And what it does is continues and does another cup formation inside, usually ultimate making a W, an upward W. So we're going to talk about that next. I do want to keep the Coin98. That's very important. But what I see here right now, and I moved it over, is this current cup and handle. Like I said, what a cup and handles usually do, well, they form another cup inside a cup. So we got it down. We didn't come down any lower than I thought. I thought maybe we would come down a little tad bit lower. What was it? 19.5. I thought we were going to get closer to 19.3, 19.2. No big deal. But this is what begins to happen. We get these W's. I don't think it's going to break out just yet. Bitcoin needs to currently break the 2100 level. Once it does that, it will regain some steam, I guess, back to the upside. Talking about 30,000. So I just didn't know if anybody was interested in what the Bitcoin price is ultimately going to show. But once we get to the 30,000 price level, and there it is, that's pretty much what we're looking at. Looking to get our target on this flip here. A lot of people are probably like, what are you talking about? We're still going to 7, 10, 13K. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at this chart real quick before we go back to C98, because I want to talk about C98 big time. When you go back down and you look at a chart like this, and this is Bitcoin, and it comes all the way through, and the previous all-time high is 20,000, and then you come down
through that new high, all-time high, and then break through the low, it's doing something it's never done before, and people don't really know what it's gonna do next, and that's the truth. A lot of people don't know what it's gonna do next, so please don't tell me you know exactly what it's gonna do. So what I'm telling you is I'm preparing us for this. A lot of people are gonna short. Well, guess what? A lot of people are shorting. I'm telling you, 1% of all the people that are telling you this is going lower. In order to find out if this is a dead cat bounce, I need the 22,775 price to break a daily candle above, and that's when I'll know precisely, because I put it. And this is the targets and the levels I give you. You should love it and be happy. Dead on with the price. There will be nothing different telling me or confirming to me until I get here. When is when is it flipped? Well, the bulls are winning and the bear is over and confirmed when we finish a candle above this price. So let me move my coffee out of the way. You hit the like, subscribe. This is a very early morning video. I appreciate the people who are watching this morning. Bulls confirmed back, baby. And maybe I'll just make it like that, make it as clear as possible so people don't get confused or misunderstanding. But the bulls will be back, baby. This will be a huge cup and handle. Right now in the hourly, I see a nice little pretty cup and handle, as you may see coming here. So let's see what happens on there. 22,775. We could come through and find out. Big resistance there. We'll see. I don't have any indicators up to tell me that. I want to go over Coin 98. I'm sure some people in the title liked it and excited to see it themselves. I hate when it does that. RSI level duped. So the RSI levels are pretty high. So actually, if we do get to 22, good morning, Gary. Gary, I do believe either we're here on this resistance or we're coming right up here next on that resistance we were just looking at. Let's do it one more time. Relative strength index chart. Every time we get a little closer up here, we do fall, forming a double top here. But I wanted to get back to the Bitcoin price because what we did here was pretty fun too. If you noticed here, and not a lot of people didn't know that, we formed a double bottom here. So the double bottom here tells me that we may be going to the upside. So pay attention to that. That's one indicator right there. It's very poorly drawn out. Big letters, but there's your double bottom right there. So if you see it, it's looking pretty bullish to me. I'm excited about that. I do like that. The RSI level looks a little too high, though. I'm not really too happy with that. But getting into C98, Coin 98, what is this? This is what's going to help you understand this market. I got into it. We bought it at 47.5. Before I do that, I want to tell you what I did with my Jasmy profits, because this is what I did. I took my Jasmy profits. And most of you know, please hit the like, please hit the heart. We bought Jasmy a couple days ago. Your mother and your sister. All right. We bought Jasmy. Price per coin, 0.0085. We bought it June 18th, 2 days ago. A day later, we got 13 ticks on that bad boy, and we sold it. And we made some money in this bear market. And this is what you have to do. Pay attention to the Jasmy level. 1 cent. I tried to get it out. The fees, everything will kick your ass if you don't have enough. But that's what wound up happening. They gave me that bullshit price, which I really got out at 1 cent. It's okay. 0.0084 is what I bought. But we made a couple ticks on that. And I told you double top here was coming. Well, we fell down. Real quick, I'll go to Jasmy and show you. This is where we were right here. We fell down now, came through, could have bought it cheaper. What I do, I bought Coin 98. So just explaining to you what I did. Why did I buy Coin 98? I got really excited about this token. Started doing some research, started understanding about it. It's an integral part of the Coin 98 ecosystem is C98, the native token. It resides on 3 blockchains now. This is 3 very important blockchains: Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Solana. So the token serves many purposes, ranging from letting holders earn a share of transaction fees to staking rewards and unique membership discounts for various services and products. So I'm pretty excited about that alone. Knowing that it's involved with those 3, that gets me pretty amped. Now, I did have more on here, and we're going to have to go through it to really talk about it. And let's see which way we have to go. Was it this way for the Coin 98? Let's get out of it. Okay, so this now is Than Lee, the founder of Coin98 Finance, emphasized that the vision of Coin98 Wallet and Exchange and other upcoming products is to help mainstream users access DeFi services. We are pleased to have our valued investors accompany us. Actually, financial support is not our biggest goal in this fundraising round, April 13, 2021. This gentleman was involved in a few things, does have some experience, so we're now trying to find out who the founder was. We know his name. Is Coin98 Wallet decentralized? I think that's a very good question. These are some of the questions I came up with in my research. Good morning, Travis. I bought this, Trav, at 46.5 cents. So I want you to understand that this thing, I think, is going to explode. The market cap is 88 million. So put that for what it's worth. 88 million market cap, probably about 93 million right now, looking at the price, over 50 cents. But let's keep going, including it provides advanced features, including decentralized score, unique community trust vote system, DYP locker, yield farm data, and Launchpad, allowing users to make informed decisions. Coin98 Wallet is a non-custodial wallet used to store, manage, trade, swap, multi-chain, multi-source digital assets. Understand how important that is. Really think about what I just said. I don't know why you can't. You should be able to. You should be able to click to the bottom right on my page. But maybe I'll look into that. If, I don't know. You're adding a tip? You don't have to give me a tip. But I appreciate that very much. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Mr. Fixit. He brought up a good point. I don't usually talk about this, but if you'd like to donate to the Wall Street Pete Wolves, you should be able to go into About Us. And then all the way on the bottom, there is a PayPal link there. You can click on it. We have not gotten any in a long time. I have to double check it. Coinbase is where you can buy it. So it's new to Coinbase about roughly under 2 weeks ago. Coin98 Exchange, a multi-chain liquidity aggregator that supports assets across a variety of blockchains, including but not limited to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Solana Avalanche, and Polygon. So now really, let's just drop the mic here. This is a cross-chain of of assets that I'm in love with. Not a big fan of Solana lately, but Avalanche, huge fan. Polygon, huge fan. I love what Binance and the Smart Chain is able to do. Ethereum, I mean, that's my girlfriend. So what are we going to talk about here? So here we go. SpaceGate, a cross-chain bridge that enables swapping and transferring values across multiple networks. So now I'm getting people to buy this. Mr. Fixit Travis wants to know where you can buy it. You can buy it simply on Coinbase. I don't know where else you can buy it, but I'm sure there's a million places now. But that's hitting the wrong button here. That's where we're at. And that was it. So that was all I had for right now. We went over who was involved in it. Like I said, we made a little Jasmine peek here. And as you can see, this is why we pay attention to the total crypto market cap, just under the 900 billion mark. 90% of our way to 1 trillion. And now, let's cheat. Let's hit that refresh button. And now 916 as the money is flowing. We were just at 903 this morning. So we are up about $13.5 billion in the last, I want to say, how long has this video been? This video has been going for 14 minutes. So in 14 minutes, we've made $13 billion in volume on this. So expect big gains here. I'm a big fan of this token. I'm telling you right now, I didn't like it too much until I started doing my research. Hourly chart on TradingView, Coin98. What are we seeing here? Well, currently and frankly right now, there is a big little resistance that I need this to finish above. Now, it's currently going above. That's great. But if you see right here, resistance, the 18th, the 17th, all the way into it. For a while, we've been going boring sideways action. We've had some few peaks up here and there. I'm doing Coin98 because this is a new coin. I think it's very important to talk about and maybe get some things up here. Now, I'm putting a lot of things up here, and I'm sorry if I'm doing so. I'll explain each one. We have right here the MACD on the bottom. Right here, we have the RSI levels looking very, very bearish coming up, unfortunately for us. And then on the top, I have my Bollinger Bands mixed with my exponential moving average here, which is the ribbon. So we'll break down which one quickly as I do each one quickly. Now, I have conflicting indicators. I have the MACD down here explaining to me and showing me that there is a bullish momentum coming. We may break through this RSI level right here that's looking bearish. So there you go. It's looking bearish. Doesn't mean it is bearish on the RSI. MACD is providing and showing me that we could have a nice run of an upside here. Very, very bearish. Now, if I finish this bearish momentum, it won't be too long. And then, like I said, it's looking to flip here on the bottom on the MACD. Looking like we're getting ready to get a big push to the upside. I'm kind of excited. It's showing the volume. The magic beat to the streets is in the house. What's good? Looking at my RSI now as we break that down. So first indicator indicated to me we are bullish on this Coin 98. RSI level, not a huge fan where we are. Doesn't mean jack diddly squat. We could continue to break up to the 70, and then we'll take profits. Where will the 70 take me? That's a great question. If you pay attention to the exponential moving average on this 1 hourly chart, the band is flipping. I see the red going to the side here, the yellow, and let's see, what do we need for it to go to the upside, the band? Well, the band, if you see, the yellow is on the outside on the left, and the red is on the right. So that's very, very bearish momentum. If we want the bulls to flip, and we want this to go to the flip side, you will then pay attention every time we hit to the EMA. And look at this line here right above. This line is right above the EMA exponential ribbon. Every time we get a price above this ribbon, we get a rejection. What is the price? The price is of roughly about 51 cents. So that's pretty good in detail. High volatile waves, what we're getting in an upward trajectory, if you were to say so, bouncing off the ribbon here, if you pay attention to this line. I'm pretty excited about Coin 98. We already know what it does. It's with multi exchanges here, Coins, Avalanche, Polygon, the Binance Smart Chain. This is pretty exciting because we need to use all of this, including Ethereum. So every time we hit that, I'm just dissecting a little bit. I'm going to get rid of it in a second. But my point is now we need to see this yellow band flip to the upside. Now, if you see the yellow band, we're going to dissect it. I'm going to go to the 4 hourly. We're going to get some short times. This is not going to look probably so great, so we'll zoom in. We'll fix the chart. But 4 hourly, and it doesn't look good at all, so get rid of the indicator. It looks like Shiznik. All right, 4 hourly, we'll get some volume on the bottom. And this is what I'll do. I'll sit here and I'll dissect this token. I'll pay attention to the entire market, what's happening. We're getting to 21,000. Let's, like I said, let's get to that 22.7 and then perhaps break it even further. That's what I'm interested in, the Bitcoin price. I correlate each one, trying to see what they do. So 22.7 on Bitcoin, that's what I'm looking to see. Can we break this price? What we will do, and I'm going to see if that does the same thing here, cup and handle, and then another cup and handle like that. So I can pretty much guarantee you if we are bullish, that is something similar we're going to see happen with the price. So I don't know if you can see that well, but I do believe this is something we're going to happen. We're going to do, not happen. This is what's going to happen. Get a rejection there or here. As you see, it's constantly happening. We're almost there. We'll go up here, create another cup and handle, which will then be an upward W in itself. So Coin 98, back to it. Sideways boring action. Every time I try to finish a candle above here, the most medium price here, I see the average on there. This seems to be a problem. It's usually the 51 cents price. Let's see, 4 hourly versus the hourly. And there it is. The hourly shows it much more. It just shows it. It really does. Yes, you can go up here and see these peaks. This is Coin 98 again, not to confuse anyone. We're trying to talk about how I believe there's an upside to it. Jasmy looking great. Getting back to 1 cent. I do believe 1.25 cents, it'll be pretty massive resistance. So if anybody was wondering about what we were going to talk about Jasmy or not, we've done a lot. We've talked a lot about Jasmy. Like I said, relative strength index chart is looking pretty good. There's a few times, June 15th and June 9th. That's what I wanted to look at. June 15th, well, June 15th, we topped out at 54.5 cents on this token. And what did I say, June 12th? I don't know. I don't have anybody to help me here. And it was June 9th. That's what it was. Son of a B. I know somebody answered it in time. And June 9th. So if you know what June 9th did, let's see. Where was, oh, wow. So June 9th, this token. Whoo, boy. There's a chance we can get another pump here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I'm doing this for this token. June 9th, the price was 74 cents. This is why I'm in this token right now. This is why I'm in this asset. I did my homework. I learned a little bit about it. And this is why I'm in this right now. So between those two big pumps on the RSI levels, these are the prices that occurred. I want to say in between somewhere here, there's a good chance, a good opportunity. If we break the 54 cents, there's obviously a good chance we're going to get resistance. And where would we get that? We'd get that at 51.8. It seems like we're trying to get it right now. Currently, if you pull this up, because this is only an hourly, so you don't want to pay attention to the hourly too much. This is real resistance right here, 51.5. So you're looking for resistance. We're looking to break through. If we do break through the 51.5 resistance on this token, you'll possibly see the 54 cents. This is what I'm looking in the result of boring sideways action. So what's really getting me excited, obviously, if Bitcoin were to occur up to where we want it to be, you'll see 74 cents coming. And then what is that? I mean, I don't have to educate nobody else in this channel. We already know because we're the bulls. This is your cup and handle. So in one way or form or another, you couldn't get a cup and handle coming down. Possibly 65 cents would be a retracement. We'll go over that when we get to it. Let's get there first because this market could do anything. This market is very, 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 very volatile. We talk about the upside only because everything is making sense. We're getting the volume. The volume's coming in strong. Apparently, 18,000 was the buy for a lot of the bulls to buy back in. 18,000 hit. Ethereum 1,000, and everyone went ape shit and started buying the crypto space again. So even BNB was at 199. I got excited. We know I bought Jasmy. I got some. What did I do with my Jasmy profits? I went into Coin 98 and I bought it at 46.5 cents. So pay attention to what I did here. We're already up in our trade. It's looking pretty good. I am not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who wears the visor. Biconomy is also taking a nice jump, Gary. Lots of prices here. So what is this? This is the retracement when we come down from the cup and handle, right? We're going to do a little quick review. 74 cents, I do believe, coming from this time frame, we could get this huge cup and handle. We can. Most likely, you will get resistance at the 54 cents. Resistance, most likely, you will get that. But what I'm looking at here, this is trash. These are your little levels here. We must break a candle above 51.5 cents. You see Elon being sued? Yeah, I did. Did you see that he tweeted something about Doge right after he was allegedly being sued for that? He is a smart man. He just did it again. He doesn't give a shit. You got to stop being soft. That was one of my Father's Day one of my statements today, yesterday for Father's Day. I said, we need the fathers more and more today than ever. We need you to be a father. So please, all fathers out there and all the old heads that keep it real, all these little soft people who want to be heard today and want to make dramatic noise just to be heard. It's like, please stop. Can you just stop? But getting back to the crypto space, did you see the president fall off a bike? I mean, let's be real. Our president is falling off a bike. I shared something on Facebook, and I almost pissed my pants. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this one off. I woke up this morning, and I watched the video, and if anyone's interested, I don't condone making fun of the person who is in charge of our country. So you know what? I'm not going to do it, actually, because then it's really not fair. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's just not something I like to do. I'd like to have a little more class than that, even though of all people I could care less. I have my pride and all that. But the president fell off the bike. It's just that simple. And this is what's happening. I mean, these are the results in what a wild country we live in and what happens when you are misleading. So Gary wants to go over a little Biconomy. I think it's a good idea. As Jasmy's pumping all the way back to a cent. No, Trev. There's a reel that's going out right now, and we're going to go into Biconomy. There's a reel that's going out right now. It's got Donald Trump. I can't even think. There's like 5 people in the car, and they threw a bottle at him while he's driving his bike, and he falls off, and they did like a whole rerun with the Photoshop pictures. I almost cried. Yeah, I almost cried on the toilet this morning, drinking my coffee and watching crypto and all this stuff. 62.5 cents Biconomy, I believe is going to be a major resistance. Biconomy is the Web3 layer of the crypto space. It's a pretty big It's a pretty big space. And yeah, if there's 9 people watching, you should automatically have at least 5 people, half at least. So we have a couple levels here I want to talk about. This is one of the major levels coming in. It's probably going to have tick resistance before this, so I'd go about 70 cents. But 62.5 and 70 cents, you got 2 major prices here. Once you realize we finish above here, and we get through this, we'll build support at 62.5. This will then be a cup and handle formation. What you then need to pay attention to is why I said take it before the 72 is this right there. Everything's starting to form and look the same. It's kind of scaring me because it's starting. Usually when that happens, this is my TA's on point. What'll happen is then now I'm finally understanding what's going on. Is I may not get the resistance. I may get it right here instead. And what I'll get, 67.5, I will then come down, retrace to 62.5. But yes, Web3 is the future. I will send it to you after this. Just make sure you pee before you watch this. But anyways, come down, cup and handle formation. This is usually what they do. It would then form another cup, then another handle, and then it'll go up. What is that? Well, that's your upward W formation. That's how these are made. It's been a long time since I've seen this. It's been a long time since my holding portfolio, I day traded. That's how I knew it was a big sign that the crypto space was going to start jumping soon. Could it be a dead cat bounce? Yes, it could be a dead cat bounce. How do I know it's not a dead cat bounce, Wall Street? I'd really like to know that answer. Here's your answer. 30,000. Break this down significantly. Bulls will confirm that we're back, baby. But we need to get there. So understand that and pay attention to that. This is the daily chart. I'm going to go to the weekly in a second, and then we're going to go back to Biconomy. I didn't mean to cut it off, Gary. I'm sure you're excited, and some other people are, about Biconomy. It's the web layer 3. I'm as excited about Biconomy as I am Cardano. But if you see here, 30,000. It's a big, significant cup and handle. I don't want to keep harping on it too much, but this entire market is cup and handle happy. So as I raise and cheers, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we're heading towards a bullish momentum. Like I said, if it's not a dead cat bounce, we will fall and get the double bottom M quickly. But I looked at my hourly, and that's usually what helps me in a short time frame, is that I got a double bottom M pattern here. Double bottom M pattern explains to me it's the double top formation. It's the exact opposite, right? Every time we do a double top, we start falling. That's why I sold my Jasmy. It looked kind of funky to me. It looked like I was getting a double top, and here it is confirming my double top. Jasmy is going to fall, which now tells me I'm kind of concerned, because if we don't get this upward W like Jasmy's doing and get this upward W, we are now getting the double top formation, double bottom M pattern, which is now going to come down, and the volume's coming out of Jasmy, I do believe. So I'm going to have to take a peek at that after we get off. But I'm just jumping around. I know, I'm sorry. Biconomy, back to it, and what I was explaining, it's very important to see the 30,000. We jump back and forth into this crypto space. I love TradingView. It's free. Pay attention to some of the levels. It's very important. If we start breaking down, you'll see quickly we're in trouble. But right now, this is a pretty healthy, high volatile wave. And I kind of want to just take that and, for what it's worth, put it over here, because I believe that that's going to happen. I believe that that is similar to what's going to happen here. You're going to find out and see if we make it. What's today? Monday. We're done with the weekly. I meant to go to the weekly, son of a beach, because I want to see what the weekly did, because we didn't have a closing candle last night. And wow, voila. So we have one more week, finally looking optimistic here. I don't want to do this chart. Can we get to the weekly on here? Yes, we can. Okay, so the cup and handle may be coming. On the weekly, you'll never see anything similar or like that. But we do have a green candle. We broke the 9 weeks. We went 2 weeks down. Very, very terrible. But if you look, we have a green one, and we have a big wick coming up. The price we were falling from, I don't know why it's doing this, was 20,000 roughly. So this weekly candle has bounced significantly, and as you can see, we already know it bounced all the way down from here at this level, which was in the 17,000. I do believe that was the bottom. I know it sounds crazy. We talked about it being 13, 15, all these different numbers, right? And I'm sure other people on their channels had speculations in different numbers, but when you start breaking patterns that you're not supposed to be doing, we weren't supposed to fall below 20,000. Understand that. It was a previous all-time high. It was not supposed to happen. Well, when it did happen, all rules, all regulations, all things went out the window at that point, right? So Biconomy looking pretty strong right now. What it did, It got me excited here because we were getting high volatile waves in the upward direction here. I bought some. I had a feeling we were going to break, and then we were going to see how I told you this was coming. It did not touch. We were a little weak on that. But I did sell and always take profits. When you have profits, you take it. Look at the support. This was support in May of 2022, the beginning. Now it's flipping to resistance. Look what's happening. Major support coming through here at the bottom. What happened? Major resistance at 101. There is an issue, ladies and gentlemen, when we hit $1.01. So what'll happen next time? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. I'll either be paying attention to see if we break this price significantly, or I will be taking profits significantly. I will keep buying as long as we are below these prices. But once we get here, ladies and gentlemen, there is something changing if we finish a candle above. Now, this is the same thing as the Bitcoin price, and I believe we're going to get ready to go after this. Please hit the like button. We seem to be short on likes with the viewers we have. I do expect resistance, and this is not where. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, there will be something significant here. Cup and handle could be happening at the dollar. Yes, it could. That's what we're looking at, but I don't believe we're going to see anything significant on Bionomy just yet. A lot of people aren't interested into the web layer 3. They don't know much about it. So expect some resistance at the 67 cents for now. That's something similar that I'm expecting. How will I know when we're getting there? That'll be when we get resistance at the 62.5, and you see that we're finally breaking a candle above that. So I'm Wall Street Pete, Sigdo in crypto, a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange in Manhattan. It is now the Van Gogh Museum. This is my badge every day going into New York, New York. I love and miss this place. It used to be my home. I had a long 30-minute video with you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Stay away from the scammers. They are getting much worse. I really can't take it anymore. But, hey, every time someone thinks it's going to get much worse, it seems like crypto gives you another narrative. It looks like we had a new narrative. It seems like, once again, everybody in the crypto space was wrong. Let's see. We're going to find out, right? Let's not talk about it yet until it actually happens and confirms. Please pay attention to the levels that we give you. My name is Wall Street Pete. I'm out of here like Vladimir, and its name ain't Putin. Take care.